We all effed up. If not in our past, or some of you all still effing up in your life. Let's just call it for what it is. But eventually, you got to pay for your F up. Whether you F up in one moment and you're still paying for it 10 years, 15 years, 20 years down the road. Call it for what it is. What's going on, everybody? It's your boy Deal once again, bringing you Not So PC. Make sure you hit the subscribe if you're on YouTube. Make sure you turn on that notification bell to keep us going. All right. Now, if you're on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, make sure you follow us at Not So PC TV. Once again, at Not So PC TV to keep us going. All right. Now, let's go right into, it's a hypothetical thing. Once again, we always do this here on Not So PC where, hypothetical thinking, hypothetical thought, and, just thinking about, with the pandemic and different things that's going on in the world, whatever, besides everything that's going on, we all still have to deal with what we've done in our lives where you make a choice, you do what you do. It may go right, it may go wrong, but with that choice you made, you still have to live through that, whether it's now, whether it's down the road, whether it's in the future, whether you turn 80, 90 or whatever, you still have to live with that choice you made when you were younger, if not whenever. Just thinking about that. But then it goes into where sometimes when you make that choice, it can be effed up. It can be an F up. Just call it for what it is. We all have to pay for our F up, whether we like it or not. It's called self-responsibility. If you don't know what that is, that's probably part of the problem you're having. Because you got to admit your self-responsibility. Because if you don't, you know what you're doing? You're looking for others for help and not figuring out how you're going to help yourself. Self-responsibility. Take responsibility for your F up. For example, you mess up your credit. Then you mad that you can't get a house, you can't get a car, you can't get this, you can't get that. But you the one effed up your credit. Don't blame it on the government. Don't blame it on mom and dad. Because it was in the past where, mom and dad were running, use their child, credit to get furniture and all this other stuff. If it ain't that, I'm talking about you ran credit cards or did some stuff because you was young, dumb, whatever you want to call it. And then now you can't get a house when you're 30, 40 or whatever. You can't get a car and all this other stuff. That's your fault. Don't blame other people. That's your fault. And then you just continuing letting it mess up, not trying to figure out how to fix it, how to do this, how to do that. That's you not taking responsibility for your F up. You're having kids out of wedlock. I understand you want to hang or whatever. You want to have your fun ladies. You want to let it hang guys, whatever. We know, whatever. That's your thing or whatever. But then, hey, you got all this child support guys that's eating up your money, or women because you couldn't close your legs. You got all these children you got to support, and you're blaming the government for not helping you and all this other stuff. And hey, I'm emotional about that kind of thing because I was raised by a single mother. But at the same time, nothing like that. But it was more about, hey, guys, don't just have children and not taking the responsibility to take care of them. Don't leave these women taking care of your kids because you choosing to still run around with your thing hanging out. That's the difficult part when you're growing up without a father in the household. A lot of these guys don't understand that. Then when they get older, they want to be in your life. Nah, player, because I don't know you. Now you feel some type of way, but that's your F up of not taking care of your responsibility. Women, hey, sometimes, you got to close your legs. Don't have 4, 5 kids by 5 different dudes. That's a self-responsibility. That's not everybody else's fault. You got to take some fault in that. Let's just call it for what it is. So you got to live through that. So everybody, you got to have self-responsibility. You know, we all go through things where, hey, you make a choice. Now, you know, understandable. Some things don't go your way or whatever. That's understandable. We all make mistakes. That is what it is. But if it's something where you can prevent something and you choose not to, or you choose to be like, whatever, then you blaming everybody else for it. Come on, man. Come on. Somebody got to keep it real with you. Because obviously this stuff that's going on continuously, somebody ain't saying something. Well, let me be the person. We all got to take self-responsibility where take ownership of your F up. Stop effing up. And then you looking at the government or other people to help you when they can't help you or they choose not to help you. Now you're mad and your anger is going down to your kids, and then your kids is growing up hating themselves to the point where they have kids, then they have kids, then they have kids, and now this is just a damn cycle that wasn't fixed a long time ago. We all have to realize and own up to our own F up. Own up to it. We all F up. I F up plenty of time. Everybody F's up every once in a while. But the definition of crazy is doing something over and over and over again and looking at trying to get a different result. If it's not a different result, change something. Own up to your F up. So therefore, you can see a change. Not just for you, but for some other people as well. Think about it.